Hello again from the Eurobike trade show in Friedrichshafen, Germany. I'm John Stevenson with BikeRadar.com, and I'm here on the Look booth with Arthur Esbos from Look, who's going to talk us through Look's new power measuring pedal, the first such system to ship in the world. Arthur, good morning.
Good morning, John.
Well, congratulations on having completed what I know is a very long project for Look.
Yeah, it took 3 years to develop, and we're finally here to market. And we introduced this last year, had a nice press conference and launch of this, and got people really excited about it. And so now this year, Eurobike, we actually have the product here, and starting from October, we'll be shipping in major markets in Europe and North America.
That's fantastic. So what are the major advantages of measuring power at the pedal rather than in the crank or in the hub, like other systems we've seen? I mean, the obvious one is it's easy to switch between bikes.
Yeah, that's the one and foremost, and the other, a little bit more accuracy. Where's the power coming from? From your feet. Yep. That's where you're exerting all the power and energy on the bike. So basically, here is the actual pedal, and as you can see, this has a lot of Look and all the features of all the KO blade technology and Look clipless pedal technology in it. For example, this is one of the ones that has the largest pedaling surface out there, and it has the KO standard and the KO2 Max spring, the stainless steel spring. And then also how this pretty much works is you've got two sensors here that capture the data through the pedal axle, which is oversized, and it has 8 gauges, sensors to read all the data throughout the whole pedal stroke. And also there's a little sensor here that captures cadence as well. So it's right here, and then all that is captured through the two sensors, and it's communicated to the computer unit. And on the computer unit, you're able to read the left and right balance of the two. So you'd have, say you're 300 watts, and it shows you if you're on the right side pushing 60%, and then left 40%.
So not only do you get your total power, but you get to find out which of your legs you could do with to emphasize your training.
Yeah, exactly. So that way you could concentrate on balancing them out and try to get ideally 50-50.
That's awesome. I'm very, very pleased to see this finally available. But I mean, you guys have been busy with this pedal, but that's not the only new project from Look for this year, is it? You've got a new mountain bike platform?
Yeah, we have a brand new mountain bike. We've updated the 986 and introduced the 920, full suspension mountain bike that's 120 millimeters of travel.
All right, let's go and take a look at that. So Arthur, tell us about the new 920 suspension platform.
Well, this new platform is something that's different from the rest. I mean, just looking at it, and what we wanted to do was carry our integration philosophy from our road bike. We had that in a 695, and we wanted to start that off with the stem in the 920. So this is a full suspension bike, 120 millimeters of travel, and if you look at this, you can see the nice clean line to it, and there's several features to this, so you can go ahead and flip the stem and have different angles, plus or minus 5 millimeters or plus or minus 15 millimeters, depending how you position the stem. Also, you have 6 different lengths available, and then one stem has 2 lengths to it, because there is a half moon here where you can have the stem either a centimeter longer or shorter.
Tell us about the new rear suspension. You've got a, I'm not seeing a pivot down around the rear dropout like there usually is on full suspension designs.
Yeah, again, a lot of technology that we've had on the road bike kind of transferred onto this to make this thing a really responsive, fast bike. One of the things that we've had on our road bikes was a flattened out seat stay to really get that vertical compliance and that lateral stiffness. And you really notice this on climbs.
And it also looks to me like you've got fairly large pivot bearings and a nice big stiff carbon rocker holding it all together there.
Yeah, so this is a carbon, one-piece carbon rocker. Really much just controls the suspension and also the bobbing. And so when you're climbing, there's no excessive bobbing and chain kickback as well.
Awesome. I look forward to having a go at one of those at Interbike in a couple of weeks' time.
And at Eurobike, we won a design award for this, which we're really excited about.
That's excellent. Congratulations. Now, with 2012 just ahead of us and the London Olympics, you've also got some special bikes ready for that event. So let's go and take a look at those.
Yeah, great. Let's walk over to our premium collection.
Arthur, here we are looking at the premium collection of these absolutely splendid looking frames in national colours. Tell us how this came about.
Well, as you know, next year, 2012, is going to be the Olympic Games in London. And what we want to do is really commemorate that event. So we decided with our premium collection to really do a nice representation of the flags around the world. One that was really special here is the Japanese flag. And each frame or bike that is sold, we'll donate 10,000 yen to the Red Cross for the tsunami relief in Japan.
That's a great program. That's a very generous thing for Look to do. And you're not just commemorating flag colours here. I see the Italian, you've gone with the Azzurri blue, the sort of classic colour of the Italian national team.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something that is everybody knows from World Cup events and the Olympics, and so we decided to go with that direction.
So if they're all hand-painted, I imagine this isn't something that someone just reaches into a stock room and takes one. How long does it take to get a premium collection frame?
Typically it'll take 2 to 3 months.
Worth waiting for, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Arthur Espos from Look, thank you very much for showing us the 920, the premium collection, and your new power measuring pedals.
Thanks for coming to our booth. We're glad to have you.
So that's new gear from Look Cycles. I'm John Stevenson from BikeRadar.com. I'm at the Eurobike trade show in Friedrichshafen, Germany, and we'll have more new gear and new bikes from Eurobike over the next couple of days.